Hi Gemini, happy Father's Day to all you beautiful fathers that are out there. And I'm going to do a reading today, Gemini, on who is your new love? What do they want to say to you? Who's coming in new, not old, new? Who's the new love in Gemini's life? Spirit, what can you tell me about the new love that may be entering Gemini's life? Who's the new love that's entering Gemini's life? What information can you give to Gemini about the new loves? They may have experienced a loss. Who's the new love in Gemini's life? Who is Gemini's new love? They may have experienced a death, like gone through a loss of a loved one. The mirror is here. A revelation. Who's the new love coming in? A new world. Who's the new love? One more. Who's the new love? Someone very independent, knows their self-worth. They may have gifts or they want to give you gifts. But whatever they've gone through, they've had experienced some sort of death. It's like a mirroring effect. So they could have similarities to yourself. If you've experienced a lot of death or loss, maybe they have too. A revelation is here about a new world. Self-worth may be an issue here. They're very independent. They know their self-worth. They're new. It's like revelation is here. It's almost like you mirror each other. Like there could be very similar to yourself. What is the messages here, please? What does Gemini's new person want to say about Gemini? What do they want to tell Gemini? What does Gemini's new love want to tell Gemini? What does Gemini's new love want to say to Gemini? What would they tell Gemini? If they could speak to Gemini, what would they tell them? What would Gemini's new love say to Gemini? It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. So this person may know that you have experienced some type of loss, or they have, and would tell you to just spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on somebody else. Put it into yourself. That's what they would tell you. What does this new love want to say to Gemini? So they're obviously not pressuring you. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So there definitely is a new romance coming in, or maybe you've already found it, but I asked for new. What does the new love want to say? Gemini's new person. What would they say to Gemini? That's too many. I'm not doing all them, Spirit. What are the messages from Gemini's new person, the one that they may not have yet met, Spirit? What do they want to say to Gemini? Give thanks for the blessings of love that are soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all your heart truly desires. That's what they want to say. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. So they're not in a hurry. They're not pressuring. They're not this is what they're telling you, Gemini. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Be aware of what you're projecting. That's the mirror. For the qualities that you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. And equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So it's what you're projecting out there. This is what they want to tell you. If you have low self-worth, you're going to attract someone with low self-worth. If you're independent, you will attract someone independent. It's a mirror. It's what you're projecting out there. So how you see yourself, that's what they want to tell you. There's someone, Cupid's arrow, ready to strike. Give thanks for the blessings of love that are soon to come your way. So it could be someone at a distance from you, but they already may be aware of you. That doesn't mean that. You may not be together physically at the moment, but spiritually they're already aware of you, or you're aware of them. And they're together with you in spirit. That's what your new love wants to say, Gemini. Let's see. Gemini's new love. What does Gemini's new love want to say to Gemini? They're telling you to give to yourself. You may have experienced some sort of like an ending or a death or an actual loss of someone important to you. And they are telling you to take your time. They're not in a hurry. Just take your time and spend it on you instead of other people. Take the time out of your life to reflect. What is the reflection when you look in the mirror? What do you see back? Because that's what you will attract in. If you see someone confident and strong, and you see someone who has a lot of self-worth, knows their value, that's who you will attract in. It said, be careful what you are projecting, for the qualities that you admire in one another are the same qualities you both possess. And it's equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Very good advice. So they have some wisdom and knowledge. They may have psychic abilities. That's how they may have already contacted you, like in the 5D. Also, you may have already met this person, but you're not together. What does Gemini's new person, new love, want to say to Gemini? To empower yourself. Take time to become strong. Be the best you can be. There's some type of closure that you need. That's what they're telling you. That you've got to be strong to empower yourself. You need some type of closure to something that has ended. Travel, so you might be at a distance from one another. And forgiveness is here. So, is there any unforgiveness that you need to address before this person comes in? They're telling you to take time for yourself and empower yourself. They're willing to wait. They're not in a hurry. If there's issues of unforgiveness you need closure on, to give yourself time to have that closure. What else does Gemini's new love want to say to Gemini, Spirit? To grow, to nurture yourself, to empower yourself. Fertility, to empower yourselves, to see your potential, to discover yourself. What does Gemini's new love want to say to Gemini? They may be coming to you in their spiritual, their psychic. They may come to you in your dream state. And they have commitment on their mind and friendship. That is beautiful. So not only do they want to love you and commit to you, but they want a friendship with you. And you may meet this person through a friend, but they've got a lot of passion. They're passionate about life. They're passionate within themselves. It's like everything they do, they're passionate about. Could be singing, dancing, whatever. They're career oriented. They may have a career that they're literally passionate about. They love what they do. And they could be telling you that you are very passionate and to focus in on your career, to empower yourself and give yourself some closure. This also could be a reconciliation about to take place with compassion. This primarily is about you reconciling with self, giving yourself closure, reuniting with yourself, rediscovering yourself, empowering yourself, nurturing yourself, looking in the mirror when you are truly confident about the qualities you possess, whether that be career, your passions, closure is needed. Is there some type of forgiveness you need to address or unforgiveness? And reconciling with self and being compassionate toward yourself, focusing in on your career, the things you're passionate about, may be giving you this closure you need. Also, someone who you may not. Closure is necessary here. Somebody is needing closure. And first and foremost is reconciling with self, finding all the missing pieces, finding all your talents, all your attributes, all your things it could be career you're passionate about or just whatever. Finding your independence again. This is like finding yourself again and being compassionate to yourself again, and be more passionate and compassionate toward yourself than to others. That's how you will find yourself again. Because it's saying that twice. It's important to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give back to yourself. And this is reconciling with self. That's the same individual. Finding yourself again after something has come to an end. And your new love is telling you, take your time. It's like, I'm here. I'm waiting. I'm not in a hurry. I'm passionate about you, but take the time to see yourself, to empower yourself, because then you will attract someone who also is empowered, someone who is got the same attributes that you do. Wow, Spirit. Inspire. Find out what inspires you. Many it is career, but there's some type of closure needed. What does Gemini's new love want to tell Gemini? Who is this new love entering Gemini's life? Someone who is willing to wait. Someone who is passionate and willing to wait. Who is someone you've been waiting for? Who is entering Gemini's life, this new love? Who is this new love? They're patient. They're willing to wait. Reconciliation is here, guys. Someone who's very psychic. Someone who's very intuitive. This is also when you reconcile with yourself. This person instinctively knows or is got psychic abilities. They're highly intuitive. They already know that you need to reconcile with self, get closure from whatever loss that you've gone through. They are willing to wait. That's the mirror. The Five of Pentacles is the mirror. Careful what you're projecting out, because that's what you'll attract to yourself. It's like your positive attributes are what you both possess. So like it's the law of attraction. If you see yourself as independent, passionate, confident, have high self-value, self-worth, that's who you will attract in. If you look in the mirror and you see someone who, if you're critical of yourself, if you have unforgiveness or bitterness, that's who you attract in. It's really important to project a high image of yourself out there, and that's who you will get. You want somebody passionate? Be passionate. See yourself as passionate. You want somebody who's career-oriented? Be career-oriented. If you want someone who's independent, be independent. If you want someone just as a friendship, then be a friend. But are you too guarded? Are you willing to fight for what you want? Are you willing to stand your ground and wait for what you truly want? Because they are willing to wait. Wait for your ships to come in. Wait till you've empowered yourself to be the best you can be, and that is who you will attract in. And they're saying they will wait. Is there some toxicity you need to address? Is this person like, if you attract out that you just want sex, that's who you're going to attract in. Someone who just wants sex. You have to define what it is that you want. If you look in the mirror and you see something toxic about yourself, whatever that is, you don't like yourself somehow, that's who you're going to attract in. If sex is your priority, when you look in the mirror and you say, you know, I'm not worthy somehow of love, that all I'm good for is sex or friendship, that's who you're going to attract in. If there's something that needs addressed, to address it. This person will wait. They're willing to wait. And is there something to learn about yourself? Is there something to learn about communications? When you see your true beauty, others will see your true beauty. When you look in the mirror and it says, I am beautiful, that's who you're going to attract in. Someone beautiful who sees you as beautiful. If you love yourself, you will attract love. If you want someone who is loyal, gentle, family-oriented, whatever that is, the King of Cups is someone who's very loyal, a good father figure, a family person, dedicated, intuitive, gentle. And if you can look in the mirror and see those qualities in yourself, that's who's coming in. Or are you afraid of betrayal? Are you afraid that you've been betrayed and something has come to an end, and so you're thinking, well, that's all I attract in is people who betray me? Well, that's who you will attract in. If you look in the mirror and you say, you know, I'm lovable, I'm beautiful, I have high self-esteem, I love myself, I know my value, that's who you attract in, someone who sees you that way. You want someone who's family-oriented, you want someone who's loyal, then you know you're family-oriented and you know you're loyal, then that's who you attract in. If you're stable, you will attract in someone stable. If you want someone, if you're committed and you look in the mirror and say, I'm loyal, I'm committed, and that's who I want, that's who you get. If you look in the mirror and say, I want commitment, I'm not settling for friendships or friends with benefits or people who come in and get sex and leave, I am holding out for commitment, that's who you'll get. Someone who's willing to commit. Someone who's stable, firm, when you're stable and firm. It's wish fulfillment. What fulfills your wishes will then attract wish fulfillment. Or Spirit is saying, are you going to stay stuck in limbo? Not knowing, like just hanging out, waiting for miracles to occur. They're not going to occur unless you look in that mirror and you declare what you want, you see who you are, that's who's coming in. Are you too afraid? Are there hidden fears? You know? Or is there something underlying you need to address to get this Two of Cups? Because that is a soul mate. Can you move on from the past deception? Can you move on from things that were hidden? Whether those are unforgiveness or fears of, are you afraid that someone is going to move on once they come in and get what they want and leave again? If you say that when you look in the mirror, that's who you will get. If you look in the mirror and you say, I'm going to face my fears, that's what you'll attract in, someone strong. Can you move forward and give yourself closure if you've had none? You attract love, you send out love, you attract love. You want to work on yourself. Is this a person I can work with? I want someone, it could be someone you meet at work. In what you do, you might have similar interests. Can you work with this person? Are you workable? If you see yourself as the Empress or the Emperor, that's who you're going to attract in. Someone like-minded. If you see your own value, seeing your own worth, that's who's coming in. If you project out happiness and joy, you receive back happiness and joy. Wow. Who's coming in to Gemini? Is good communication important to you? How they speak to you? How do you speak to others? If you project out stress, high anxiety, sleepless nights, living on the edge, worry, stress, that's who you're going to attract in. Stress. Someone who will stress you out and make you worry. If you project out, I want someone who's going to be committed to me. I'm not settling for less. I know my value. I want a long-term relationship. I don't want a friends with benefits. I don't want to be somebody's buddy. I want someone who's long-term. That's what you project out. That's what you receive. 10 of Pentacles. You want someone who's strong, confident, a go-getter? Then you have to be a strong, confident go-getter. Who's coming in? Or do you want someone who's just focused in on passion? Now that King of Wands is passionate. And normally they're a go-getter. But without the love, just want passion. If you accept that, then I'd say a big NO. Friendship is important, but can you be friends and lovers? Or is that what you're projecting out? Are you telling yourself? It's what you're telling yourself. Or am I being deceived again? Am I being tricked again? It's like reconciling with self. There's two energies, and Geminis are that. You know, they're duality, but it's like reconciling that with yourself, the balancing act, you know? And it's like, should I look to the future or should I look to the past? Am I going to be, if that's what the thoughts are, that you're going to be betrayed, if that's what your thoughts are, that you're going to be deceived, then you will attract a deceiver. It's like, do you want to fulfill your own destiny? And you say to yourself, I'm going to fulfill my own destiny with the star. I want to see what level I can reach. Empowering yourself. You'll empower someone who is the same, who sees you successful as the star, and wouldn't be surprised if they themselves are not a star. Divinely guided. And then you say, I can feel the duality. Are they just going to come in, get wish fulfillment, and leave and walk away? If you're telling yourself that, that's who's coming in. If your heart chakra is closed off and you are scared to open up your heart chakra, you are going to attract the same, someone who's not willing to let you in. Seven of Pentacles. Time and energy. Are they, you might say to yourself, are they just wasting my time? Then that's who you'll attract in. Someone who wastes your time. You see yourself as fair and just, or are you worried about injustice? Are they truthful, or are they lying and deceiving? It's what you say to yourself. I want someone who's honest. I'm honest. I want someone honest. That's who you get. Past pain. Third parties. Three of Swords. Yep. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. And you look in the mirror and you say, I'm hurt. I can only attract people that break my heart. That's who's coming in. I want to love. This is reconciling with self. Again, energies. I only pick people that put me in third parties and then walk away, break my heart, and choose another lover. That's who is going to come in. Am I coming off as analytical? Then I'm going to attract someone who analyzes me. Do I have harsh communication, or am I cold and ready to cut somebody with the sword? Then you're going to scare somebody off. And when they come in, they are going to analyze you. Why is this one so cold and harsh? I mean, you automatically put people on their defense. If that's what you're projecting out, that's who you project back in. Again, duality. It's like, who's coming in for Gemini? Self-love, Queen of Cups. You attract out self-love. You're a lover, a carer, a provider, caregiver, nurturer, loyal, honest. That's who you project in. I want someone who is going to commit to me. I don't want someone coming in as a friends with benefits, or a friend or a buddy, and then someone who gets their passion and leaves. I want commitment. That's what you get. This person is willing to commit. They've done the inner work. It's like, have you taken, the Hermit, have you taken time out to heal past wounds? Have you taken the time out to learn about yourself and empower yourself? Then you will attract someone who has done the inner work. Do you project out self-protection like Nine of Wands? I'm the wounded warrior. Then you attract a wounded warrior. Am I going to attract, am I going to have too much difficulty? The Five of Wands, obstacles, challenges, fights, arguments. Am I going to be argumentative? Then you create these obstacles, you know. If you know you're not willing to argue with people, if you know you're not going to be in anybody's competition, and you know right off the bat, I'm not willing to fight, I'm not willing to argue, I'm not willing to be put in a competition, then that's who you attract in. I want my 10 of Cups. That's who you attract in. Someone strong, confident, equally balanced, yin to your yang. Again, duality. If you're strong, confident, in control, a leader, that's who you attract. This person is willing to be that person. If you struggle, though, with your words and your expression and are unsure of what you want, it will make this person unsure of what they want. Who's coming in toward Gemini? Someone strong and confident. When you're strong and confident, who's coming in? Yeah, and it's also like you're not here to be anybody's trainer. You're not here to like have to stronghold somebody and teach them something. You want somebody who's already been taught, you know, who is taught themselves. Not gonna believe everybody's bullshit that tries to like pour down your throat, you know. I'm hearing you want someone solid. And in this card, it's like somebody trying to forcibly push something down somebody's throat, make them drink from a cup that they obviously don't want to drink from. And are you busy trying to be a people pleaser, please others, and have to swallow this cup that other people are handing to you? Or do you want your own cup? You know, it's like forcing someone to drink from this cup. Control issues. If you struggle with control issues and don't want people forcing things down on you, you can't force things down on others. They should already have been taught and learned. Wow, powerful read. If you're indecisive, this person will be. If you're solid, they will be solid. If you're stable and confident and self-assured and are loyal, grounded, got your shit together, that's who's coming in. The King of Pentacles. Someone financially stable, or if you're financially stable, that's who you attract in. Someone financially stable. Or just emotionally stable. They got their shit together. Or are you shy? It's like in this card, one person doesn't feel their self-worth. I'm telling you, this person in this card is like holding their head in shame while the King of Pentacles is standing there, and they don't feel equal to this king. They feel lesser than this king. That's not good. When you look in the mirror and you are self-empowered and you know your worth, you're just as worthy of anybody or anything that comes into your life. But in this card, somebody's got a problem with their self-worth. And there is a King of Pentacles wanting to come in. But the other person in this card is feeling like they're not worthy of a King of Pentacles. Feeling not worthy of someone stable, secure, financially or any other way. They feel unworthy to this King of Pentacles. And Spirit is saying you are just as good as the King of Pentacles and worthy of the King of Pentacles. And it could be a King of Pentacles that is waiting. And it's like, but Spirit, my cups have been spilt out onto the ground. And Spirit's going, well, there's two more over here. Does this person see your self-worth? Does this person see what's they got right in front of their face? If you see what you have, they will see what you have. If you're saying, well, my cups have all spilt out here and I don't, what you don't have, you know, that's who you attract. This person is like saying, you need closure. But here I am, waiting. I will wait. For this commitment. And if you're telling yourself, who's going to commit to me? I'm not financially stable, or I'm not, that's who you're going to attract in. Someone who wants to spy on your every move, are you spying on them? Do you have to check over your shoulder every move that they make? Because that's what they're going to do to you. Wow, Spirit, tell me about this new love. Whoever this new love is, they're pretty evolved. Do you feel, Spirit is saying, do you feel foolish? Do you feel like a fool because of your past mistakes? You need to forgive yourself. How are you going to go forward, Spirit saying? Because of this ending. You're feeling, that's your focus, the ending. Instead of moving forward, taking a leap forward, is your focus in on how things ended, why they ended? Or is it, I'm going for it, Spirit. I'm looking in the mirror, I'm confident, I'm putting that burdens behind me, I'm not carrying this baggage forward into my life. That's a light bag. And this energy is saying, you know, move forward, travel light. Don't carry the past along with you. You've got to have closure. I'll wait for you. Wow. Lighten your load. Empowerment. Make yourself strong and confident. And that's who you're going to attract. Someone who helps you to see that in yourself, as well as encourages you to be strong. Not someone who wants to dominate you and control you. Someone who sees you strong and empowered, and they're pleased with that. They're like, yay, way to go, Gemini. Look how strong and confident and powerful you are. Travel light, Gemini. It's what Spirit is saying. That's what your new person wants you to know. Travel light, Gemini. Pack a little bag. You got this. Be strong and confident. Empower yourself. I'm here waiting for you. That's what your new love is telling you. I hope this helps you out today, Gemini.